Hi, this is Paris from the Epic Reviews Health channel, and on some of my other videos about the diet that I use, the meals that I prepare, I've strongly recommended as the basis of your lunch or even for dinner these dehydrated beans. They're great. You can add some nuts on top and some peas or corn and get a whole meal right here in the bowl, so there's no real cooking involved. Another big highlight. This is a Kathleen's brand that I couldn't really find much about online, but they sell it in our H-E-B locally here in Central Texas. Well, I realized recommending that meal, there are certain consequences of having a meal with lots of beans, and so I wanted to tell you about something else in case, having tried that wonderfully delicious and filling lunch, you found some other things happened later on in the day, namely gas. And it's the big joke, of course, about beans and gas, and it's an understandable thing physiologically because the beans have these complex carbohydrates, which are great and they're part of what you're eating it for. They're slow dissolving. But the problem is when your body can't break them down completely, you get some partially digested things going on that are rather unpleasant. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. So what I want to talk to you about, that if you're going to try having lots of beans, vegetables and fiber, and there are gas issues that they haven't found a way to cure it, but they haven't found a way to treat the symptoms anyway. And that's with this product, Beano. You may have heard of this. I had used it a long time ago, but not in a while. And the last time I used it, it was actually a liquid in a little vial, and you would put drops on the food based on how much food. It was a little bit complicated, and it was tempting to want to just put the drops right in bean soup or whatever. But the problem with that is heat can inactivate the enzyme, so it would basically make it so it wouldn't do its job. Also, if you're putting drops in the soup, what if you don't eat but half the soup? Did you get the part that had the Beano? Did you get the part that didn't have the Beano? So what they've done now with this is the box and this is the package that comes in it. They have these melt-aways, and so very, very convenient and easy. It kind of opens up like a Tic Tac pack here, and I'll pour one out in my hand. They are these little tiny, I'm not focusing on it, these little tiny guys here that you just put in your mouth and you let it melt, and you start in on your beans or your other food that's going to cause you issues, and they take care of it for you. They do a very good job. My problem is mainly remembering to take this beforehand, because after the fact, a half hour, an hour later, if you run and get it, well, the damage is being done and this is chasing it, but it may not catch up and help that much. So you really need to have this in first so it can start. It is a melt away, so it kind of melts and crumbles. You swallow it down, it's coating inside your stomach and getting into your intestine, all ready for those beans to come in, and those enzymes go to work to complete the digestion of the beans and the vegetables so that you don't have the side effects of eating them. I would say that this pack, which is 15 of these melt-aways in here, was probably around $7. I believe I got it at a drugstore. They may sell it in the supermarket as well. One of these melt-aways, it says, equals 2 regular Beanos. Maybe they have a chewable tablet or something. I didn't see that at the store. But this is a full dose, so you don't take more than one of these. You just take the one, you make sure you take it before the suspect food, and you should be good to go. And you should be able to enjoy these beans and all the healthful benefits of having the beans and the corn and the peas and that entire lifestyle. And so people will say to you, hey, you're looking thin, instead of, hey, did you just eat some beans?